guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me, we got the Deuce all torn apart right now. We're replacing the axle boots. We're going to be giving the Deuce some more love in this video. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Deuce getting some more upgrades. Let's go. We're about on the halfway point on each side. Gatlin's getting this job done. It probably hasn't been done in a very long time. It's pretty nasty in there. So honestly, it's taken longer to clean the parts than it is really to assemble and disassemble it. So let me show what's going on here. We got the drum off. This side's a little bit more intact still. We'll jump over to the other side real quick. This is all the way torn down. So this thing's all cleaned up. You can see the axle shaft's still a little dirty. These are the new boots. Where are the old boots? Oh, right there. So this is the old boot. You can see it's all ripped and stuff right there. We had a bunch of water in the front axle. That's why we're replacing it. Honestly, I'm trying to get the Deuce to like a good point so I can use it a lot. So just going through the whole thing, and I know that it needed those. So we're going to be doing those, getting those all tightened up right now. And then after that, we got something else that we're going to address. All right, guys, so Gatlin's reassembling this thing right now. Everything's all pretty cleaned up for the most part. It's got the pairings repacked and everything, so. Got the new boot on there. Other side's still jacked up, but long time to clean this stuff. Look at the mess out here. Got this side done. It's all buttoned up. We got to throw the tire back on, clean up all these tools. We still got to do the other side, but there's no point in filming that. You already seen how it's done, so we are on to the next upgrade for the Deuce. All right, guys, now that we got the front end tightened up, we are moving on to the rear. All these bushings for the dog bones are completely wore out, so we're gonna start replacing them one by one. I only have 6 of them right now. I only bought 6 to replace the super bad ones because I think they're gonna be a pain in the butt to change. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're changing the bushings in the rear of the Deuce and a half, baby. All right, so let me explain to you guys what's going on. So these are the bushings we're replacing. Somebody welded these on afterwards, and they're on all of them. And the reason they did that is so that dog bone wouldn't pop out. If it pops off, it's going to be a whole problem. Your axle's going to shift and a bunch of other nightmares or whatever. So I try to prevent breakdowns as much as possible, so I know those are bad, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I think this is gonna be horrible, so here we go. All right, so I got one of them out, which really actually wasn't that bad. So here it is. I'm gonna figure out a configuration on how to get these bushings in and out, and you're gonna see how that's gonna happen. All right, I got the first one out. So I cut a slit in it, and then I air hammered it out. It wasn't horrible. I'm kind of just getting a feel for it. It was my first one on how I'm gonna go about the rest of them. But we gotta clean this up a little bit. Still got to get that one out. Honestly, kind of a pain in the ass, but like it's going a little bit better than what I expected. So I'm gonna keep chucking. All right, so I got the first one built. I got 4 more bushings. The first one actually didn't go that bad, so the rest of them should probably go horrible. Let's get it. All right, so it took me a minute to come up with this, but I think this is working, so this is what I got going on. I was having a hard time getting the dog bones in, so I got a come along hook to the axle so I could pull this back. I got the front one in, so let's go ahead and we'll ratchet this. Too much. Mint. All right, so here's another point of view. Got that hook to the top of the axle. Got that hook to the frame. Check it out. Boom. Also too, the bushings were so wore out, I may have had to move them because the axles were in the wrong spot, but I felt like this was the easiest way to do it. So I got one more dog bone to do today. Let's get it. All right, everyone, so I got all of the 6 bushings done that I had. Here's the ones that came out of it. These were tacked on the backside. These are all the bushings and everything. So I'll show you the ones that are installed right now. I got that one, the front one, and that one. So I got a few of them. I'm gonna do the other 6. I just have to order them. But that's gonna be it for this video on the Deuce. As you can see behind me, give you a little sneak peek. We got some more upgrades coming for this thing. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.